All right, so today we're gonna be doing a Vego Kitchen Composter. Now, why did I buy this? Well, one, I bought it because a lot of fruits and veggies that we have going to waste are actually being thrown out, or not composted is what I should say. This is sort of to like help my parents get back into composting. Is my mom, just dropped something. Is my mom going to hate having another kitchen gadget on the kitchen countertop? Most likely. Is it going to be beneficial to my garden? We'll see. I do just want to do an unboxing and then probably a little test. At the end of it, maybe within a few weeks or months or whatever, I want to do an experiment where I can see, where I send the compost off into a lab to get tested to see if there are any beneficial nutrients being added, or was this just $300 that I just spent on something that's, you know, essentially dehydrating and grinding up, you know, the veggies and the fruits that I put inside there. So we'll see. Hopefully you watch this review and you get a decent outcome out of it. But let's get started with the unboxing. Damn. It's a little tougher than I thought, actually. Okay. So it is 2025, and I know a lot of people are trying to be better for the earth, which is probably another reason that you would get something like this, you know, to actually turn your scraps into compost to, you know, hopefully feed your garden, or just reduce the waste that's being sent to landfills. And maybe you can even just give the compost to a friend. But you know, that's a friend that you really love because you just spent $300 on a machine. So you have a better view. This is what it looks like. This is the kitchen manual that came with it. Or not the kitchen manual. Oh, I mean kitchen composter manual. I believe this is biodegradable, or compostable is what I should say. So we'll also download the app in a few and I'll show you what that looks like. But essentially this is it inside of the box. Let me start pulling the stuff out. All right, so let me go ahead and start pulling the stuff out. So we'll start with the composter. No handles, and if so I'll have to tilt this over. Is it heavy? A little. I'd probably say like under 10 pounds. It's just like awkwardly big. What's also inside the box are the Vego tabs. We'll also be testing this to see if it makes the compost better once I do send it into a lab to get tested. And that's pretty much it inside the box. So go ahead and pull back the plastic wrap. So I got it in black just because my kitchen countertop is black, and you know, I like black. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. And then there's also some stuff inside. So we'll be taking that out in a second. Good question. All right, so there is a lock and an unlock. So I believe you twist it to the left. Oh, look at that, yeah, we're smart. Glass cover. And inside, I'll take the bucket out. That's what the insides look like. Little caution label. Do not touch the bucket when it's still hot. Common sense, but common sense isn't always common. Like trying to take this, out. There we go. the carbon filter. So I have watched some review videos. I believe the carbon filter goes into the back. We'll do that in a second. The carbon charcoal filter, do you really need it? Maybe. More cardboard. And then you have the insides. Oh, it's nice that there's like a max fill line, so that's good. And then you can't really see it, but this is a water line, so I guess we add water to help it break down. All right, so I'll go ahead and put the bucket back in because there's nothing else inside. I wonder if I should take this off to avoid accidental burns. It doesn't say, so. Do I have to lock it, twist to lock? Is it just, no, that was it. Actually, hold on. All right, so it dropped in, and like, there's a little arrow pointing to this arrow, so I'm hoping that's what that means. Not really locking in per se, but it's in there. I don't know if it's not locked, but a little wobbly. Hopefully that's fine. We'll see in a second once everything gets started. Let's look at the manual really quick to see what's next, because I know most people are probably going to skip over this, so I'll do it for you. What's also nice is that they send you a what can I put inside my Vego composter. Obviously never meats, fats, oils, hard waste, and synthetic waste. Stuff that you wouldn't put in a regular compost outside. Limited, you can use fibrous waste such as corn husk and nutshells, sticky foods, honey maple syrup, jams, nut butters, in small amounts, excuse me. Unbleached food, soil paper, napkins, tea bags, coffee, and filters. And then obviously your leftovers, pasta bread. These are all good, fruits, veggies, and whatnot. All right, so it does connect to your Wi-Fi. That's probably where you would use the app. All right, so how to start using the device, find the perfect location, install the carbon filter, refill kit, and power cord. So let's go ahead and do that. It says it's in the back. Oh, look at that. And it even comes with like a little guide on how to replace it and replace the filter. Might keep that on there just in case. You know, some people like to keep the plastic on their packaging or on their TVs. So that's that. Little button that you just press to unlock it. The carbon filter. So it comes out like this, but it looks like you fill it up from underneath. Yeah. So remove the carbon box, add carbon filter refill kit, slide open the bottom, add the activated carbon, place the filter on top of the pad. So let's see, so it says to slide forward, push that forward. Where's my little box? There we go, the carbon filter refill kit, also taped shut. Vego activated charcoal. You could probably use scissors to be safe, you know, instead of using a knife, but That's just me. You know, it says place the filter pad on top, but you would think that the filter pad would have been inside. I don't... There's nothing in the box with the filter pad. Oh, no, I lied. There is. My bad. My bad. So yeah, so the little filter pad would go on top after I put everything in. Let's try not to make a mess. Can't make any promises. Well, that does sound kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. So pretty much filled to the brim. I have a few left over, but that's good. I can really see it. So a little black charcoal, almost looks like rabbit food, but let's not feed it to a rabbit. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Bada bing, bada boom. So I just put the filter back on right there. Slides on top perfectly. And then now we reattach it, slide that back on. That was pretty easy. And I remember it was upside down. So let's put the bottom in first. Give it a little push. That did take some force to push that in there, but it's in. Yeah, it's not. That's good to go. The cord wrapped up nicely. Probably don't need to untangle the whole thing because it's right next to an outlet. So to keep things looking good, we'll see. Where does the cord go? Oh, okay. So it's plugged in at the side right there. Get this out the way. Need a little bit more slack. Okay, that's good. All right. And we are officially plugged in. Ooh, give me a nice little beep. Okay, I hear you. What do the instructions say next? Download and install the app on your phone. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll scan the QR code. That's right there. Yes, I have an Android, don't hate. You'll be all right. Oh, I lied. That was the wrong QR code I scanned. My bad. So let's do that again. It was the top one. Let's get it in the Play Store. 100 plus downloads. All right. So I do have, while that's downloading, I have a few kitchen scraps already put to the side. So I'll go ahead and let me see if I can sign in. This is what it looks like, a nice little animation. Go ahead and sign in. I have a Google account. Sign in with Google. There's currently no device. All right, so let's add device. While using the app, allow. So it's searching through Bluetooth. It does say to press the power button. Okay, perfect, we found it. Connect. So 5 gigahertz isn't supported. It's asking me to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'll probably blur this out just for privacy reasons, but it's showing the list of Wi-Fi in the area. What's my Wi-Fi password? Give me 1 second. I'm putting in my Wi-Fi password right now. So it just connected. You hear the little beep. We're connecting. Oh, it's singing to me. Perfect. All right, so you see what's on the screen. A little arrow is pointing. Oh, it's saying that it's missing the glass container, I bet. Open lid, the corresponding mode, da 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 da. All right, we're good. So any more things inside here? What can I add? All right, so I'll probably be using there's different modes. All right, so there's your express mode, there's a fertilized mode. Grass mode and clean. So let's see what's on the app. I mean, maybe I just start adding stuff and let's see. Let's see what happens. Are there any other options? Add device? No. View history. I don't really care. All right, so there is some data inside here. Not really looking for that. Discover, guides, shop. I don't care to shop. All right, so I don't see really anything on the app. I'm just gonna start adding stuff inside the bucket. But before I do that, actually, I'll add the moderated temperature, benefits using Vego mode. So we're going to be using Vego mode. Vego mode is a special setting that enables continuous loading of the kitchen scraps to create a rich soil amendment. You can open the lid anytime without needing to remove the contents after the cycle is done. 2 hours, which you can put in. We highly recommend referring to the chart. So the chart that I showed you guys earlier. Add 1 Vego tab and 2.7 ounces of water into the bucket with your scraps to help accelerate the breakdown of organic matter. What to do, mix it with soil. All right, so let's just start adding stuff in. Ooh, all right, so my dad we're starting off heavy. We're putting some pineapple tops inside, and that looks like it took a majority of the space. Did not know that was inside there. We have some banana peels that we're also going to add. I probably should have broke down the pineapple. The pineapple top at least, but we'll see. And yes, I will wash my hands after this because that smells. This is probably going to be a tough cycle for the first one, to be honest, because this is all like the pineapple rinds. Let's see how much of it fits inside. All right. All right, so we got a decent amount inside there. I'll add the tab. So, yeah, decent amount of stuff inside there. I don't think I'll add anything else. Actually, I lied. I have coffee grinds and some eggshells. Put that inside there as well. And it says to add the Vego tab. Let's go ahead and tilt this down. So it says to add the Vego tab. And 2.7 ounces of water into the bucket with your scraps to help accelerate the breakdown. So it sounds like adding the water in the Vego tab might be optional, but because this is our first time, let's go ahead and put the tab in. And how do I measure 2.7 ounces of water? All right. Thank God my sister is like a baker and has a bunch of random accessories. So 2.7 ounces. Not exactly perfect, but that looks closer to 3 ounces, right? Let me go ahead and pour a little bit out. All right. Let's see. That seems pretty good. All right. Add 2.7 ounces of water into the bucket with your scraps to help accelerate the breakdown. Remember, only add 1 tab per cycle. All right, so I guess this is going to be in Vego mode, and it's going to be the 9 to 24 hour cycle, so this is just one. Let's go ahead and put the glass lid back on. Actually, let me take this sticker off. So I can see the contents turning inside. Little nice clean glass. All right, so line it up with the unlock position. Twisted it to the lock. Is my phone still screen recording? It is. It still says we have an issue, but let me see. Yeah, so it still says that it's not. Open the lid to corresponding mode. Corresponding mode light will flash when the lid is removed from the device. Pausing the cycle once the lid is back in place. All right, so we have that. Okay, so it disappeared. All right, good. We're gonna put it in Vego mode. Ooh, and it started. I actually pressed it by accident. So you can see it's slowly turning it. And we have the Vego mode. The lightning is the rapid mode. The flower is the fertilized mode. Probably would have done that. And then we have the grass and clean. All right, so we'll check back in, I guess, 24 hours to see what it looks like. Hopefully we have a good compost. Let's grow. Actually, I lied, we're back. I do want you to hear how quiet it is. So I'll put the mic by it. Have the mic in the back. It's a slight hum. Nothing loud at all. Slight little hum. I don't even know if you can hear that. We'll see when I'm editing. It does look like it stopped. Well, it didn't stop spinning, but you know, it sort of stopped rotating. But for reference, here's the fan. This little tiny fan, and you can hear it going on full blast. Let's also admire my little tiny Tim tomatoes that I got growing out here. My little hydroponic kitchen setup. Maybe I'll do a video on it another day. This is the lead pot. Okay, now we're back to spinning. All right, for real this time. Let's grow.
Later.
All right, so the compost is officially done. It took, let's see, opening the app. It's on standby because I took it out. Okay, so it doesn't really get any bigger than that. It says the duration was 24 hours, but it's definitely over it. I believe the last time I checked when it was working, was roughly 45 hours. I said the food waste was 20 pounds. It wasn't. It was definitely, I added, like you saw, there was the pineapple skin, the pineapple rinds, coffee grounds. And then I think what also happened is that my parents, they decided to add a few extra stuff, but just like eggshells and stuff. But this is what the compost looks like after 43 hours. So you can still see, like, obviously the harder parts to break down. But if you saw me put it in, you saw the entire, it was the entire crown of the pineapple. Not sure what this is, or what was placed inside here. This looks, I don't know, that was something that they probably put in. But in terms of everything else, this is straight out of the compost. Straight out of what I put inside, excuse me. You can see that there's still some fibrous strings. But if we want, we can go ahead and weigh it in grams. Okay, there's still a few larger pieces inside. Something's stuck. The smell overall, you definitely do smell it when it's open. Does it smell earthy? Not really. So I guess it varies on what you're putting inside here. I took this outside because it smelled kind of bad inside the house. Nothing really sticking to the canister. But you can obviously see why they recommend not putting such fibrous stuff inside, because there is still some strains of material. But let's weigh everything, including the 2 larger pieces I took out. We're looking at 874 grams, or 1.14.8. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, 1 pound. Yeah, we're looking at about 1 pound of material. 1 pound and 14 ounces. But yeah, this is it, all broken down after 43 hours. Eggshells and all, too. Yeah, see, this is, I couldn't even tell you what this was from. It's all tangled. I mean, when I toss it in the garden, obviously your garden doesn't care, so. Looks like it's a string, but it's, what is this? Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. This might be something else that might have been added after I showed my parents on how to do it. Because I don't remember putting anything that was this stringy inside the compost. What is this? Oh, it looks like, oh, it's not even, are these, these must be like beetroot hairs, or the leaves of the beetroots, because you can see that it's still like purple on the inside. That's what this has to be. Damn, it's almost like a rope. But yeah, that's the first cycle of my Vego compost. If you have any questions or anything else like that, just feel free to leave a comment down below. If you like the content, I'm not going to force you to subscribe, but if you appreciate the honesty and the transparency, and me just ultimately not knowing everything, but trying to grow along with you guys, feel free to subscribe. If not, well, I hope you come back and watch some more of my content. All right, let's grow.